It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Alex Cobb gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. A ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
So striding forward now, Steve Wilkerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 12.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jace Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he popped him up. Gregorius has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Davis shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Trumbo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Rickards under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now. Austin wins. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and 1 the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throwing to second, and he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Steve Wilkerson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jay Peterson.
In now for the O's, Jace Peterson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Orioles leave one. Still down 3-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as we begin the top of the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Stanton on at first, nobody out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Peterson fields it cleanly. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. Chopper foul. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor.
Standing in, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Grounded to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Two pitch is fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in now, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Austin.
Striding in once again, Austin wins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Edwin Encarnacion now. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Steve Wilkerson. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slow roller out to short. To his left, Gregorius. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mike Wright Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 43, Mike Wright Jr.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike. In previous meetings with Mike Wright, he's 1 for 2. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box now, Torres, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. Now batting, Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. To the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-0 on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Grounded to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Adam Ottavino takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Mark Trumbo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Anthony Santander waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Gardner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1-1.
One strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0.